Well, good morning, guys. Welcome back to Poorboys Little Homestead. Guys, today we are fixing to cook us up something that once you tried, if you've never tried, it's going to be the best banana nut bread you've ever eaten. It may not be the best banana nut bread you ever eat, but this is an easy recipe and oh, so it's so good. I'm telling you, I could eat a loaf of this every week, easy. Every week, 52 weeks out of a year if it was made. So what I was just doing there, I was chopping me up some pecans, because that's what I like putting in mine, is pecans. There's a lot of times if I ain't got no pecans, I don't use no nuts. I just have banana bread. Guys, this little recipe, I already got everything measured out here. It's 1 cup of sugar, that's just white sugar. And if you're doing just 1 loaf pan, that's for this recipe. So again, I'm starting back over. 1 cup of sugar, 1 1/4 cup of flour, and that's just self-rising flour we use, or you can use all-purpose and put you some baking powder in it. I go on, you want 2 rooster bullets. I'm going to crack my rooster bullets and put them right on in there. Uh-oh. Dropped my shell in that one, didn't it? And then I have 1 stick of butter, or 1/2 cup of butter. I kind of melt it down a little bit in the micronic wave there. We're going to pour our nuts in there. Now, I don't never measure these out. Whatever you like. If you like it nutty, put more nuts. But it's somewhere around 1/2 cup of nuts. Like I said, I use pecans. For this recipe, it needs 3 bananas. And you want them kind of on the overripe side. And guys, I like banana nut bread so much. When my wife buys bananas, I take 3 of them and hide them just so they get overripe and won't get eaten, so we can make banana nut bread out of them. But I got 4 right here because a couple of these bananas is a little on the small side. They ain't that real big a banana, so I'm going to put 4 of them in there. Like I said, you can see all them ain't the biggest bananas there ever was. And you can make this without your bananas being overripe, but the more overripe they are, the better that flavor in that banana nut bread is. I'm just going to stick that in there. At this point, which I've already done, going to have your oven set on 350 degrees preheating, guys. At this point, I'm going to take my little blender and I'm going to start blending this up. Guys, you want to blend this up to where you ain't got no chunks of banana left in there. And the last ingredient is vanilla flavor. Now, I don't never measure this out. I always use the cap off the bottle. That's about my measurement. So what I'm going to do, just for y'all, put my glasses on here so I can see what these measuring spoons says. We're going to see. I would say that's just slightly over 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Or 1 teaspoon there almost filled up that cap. I said, I ain't never measured the vanilla flavor, and I just always used a cap, because that's what my wife always done. Alright. Guys, see how the mixture is? You want it to where it kind of run off of them spindles right there. Set them over here to the side, because I got something else I'm going to do with them later. At this point, take you some olive oil, canola oil, or whatever you want to grease your pan. Pam. What happened to old Pam? I ain't seen no Pam around here in a long time. You want to just pour this into your pan. See, that's about the consistency you want it. I'm gonna get me a spoon out over here. And I'm gonna get most of this out, because if I don't get it out, I'm gonna sit here and lick the bowl while I'm waiting on the bread to cook. I can sit here and eat a whole cup of that just right there. Give me another paper towel going on over here. At this point, we're going to stick it right over here in this oven. And we're going to set our timer for 50 minutes. Guys, while you waiting on that to cook for that 50 minutes, you sit over here and you eat all of this that's in this bowl. And all this on these spindles, if I can figure out how to get them out. How many of y'all remember when y'all was kids, every time your mama made something, or your grandma, she'd give you the spindle when you was a little kid, and let you lick it like that? Leave that in the comments. If you ever done that before when you was a kid, leave it in the comments and let me know. Because I have licked a many of spindles when I was a kid. That's better than ice cream right there. But guys, that's how easy it is to make a good banana nut bread. Like I said, sometimes we ain't got no pecans. We just make banana bread. Anytime we have some bananas, if they don't watch me, I hide me 3 of them just so they won't get eaten, so I can make me some good banana nut bread. And I have been known to make banana nut bread with just a ripe banana. It wasn't overripe. I love it. But that's how easy it is to make this. And like I said, that's a recipe for just 1 loaf. All you do is double it if you got 2 loaf pans, 6 regular size bananas. Like I said, my bananas there was a little bit on the small, so I used 4 of them in there. But you just double the recipe if you want to make a full batch, which most time people baking, they do a full batch, 2 pans at a time. I can't make that much because I'm going to sit there and eat them. I love them. But we're going to let that bake, and then I'm going to get back with y'all and show y'all what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Alright guys, it's been about 40 minutes and it's starting to smell good. Yes, it is up in here. So we're finna take a little peek. Let me get me a toothpick out of here, because that's how I test my bread. Now, it still needs a little more. It's showing 5 more minutes. I'll leave it 5 more minutes and I'll check it again. You stick a toothpick down in it. When you come out, if you got anything on that toothpick, then it ain't ready yet. So we'll check back in 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes is up. about 3 more minutes, guys. So that's gonna end up being about close to 50 minutes. Alright guys, so this one here took about right at 60 minutes. Maybe that little extra banana made it a little more juicier than what I normally done. But that there is what you call, oh, I wish y'all could smell that. But we're gonna get it out and we're gonna set it over here on the stove and we're gonna let it cool, and then I'll come back and cut a piece for y'all and show you what she looks like. Well guys, she probably ain't as cool as it needs to be, but that's about as long as I can smell it and not stand to eat it. Look what some pretty banana nut bread, yeah. Still a little warm. You take that, guys, with you a good glass of milk, good cup of coffee. Ain't nothing no better. One of my all-time favorites, banana nut bread. But guys, that's how easy it is to cook your banana nut bread. That's a simple recipe I wanted to share with y'all. I hope you enjoyed watching. First, I want to tell y'all a quick little story. For years, I never baked anything. I'd cook, I'd try all kind of stuff cooking, but I just never baked anything. Well, one night we had some bananas in here, and my wife normally makes the banana nut bread, and I said, she was watching TV, I said, tell me what you do, and I'm gonna make this banana nut bread. Well, she was sitting in there and she started telling me what to get out. She told me to get the sugar, and I got the sugar and measured it out, and I tell her I got that. She'd tell me to get the flour. She told me everything to get, and then she told me, you know, put it in the bowl, crack the eggs, get the blender, start mixing it up, put the vanilla. Well, I did all that. Well, when I mixed it up, I'm like, well, this here looks a little thick. Well, I took it in there and I showed her, and she said, yeah, it does look a little thick, but it'll probably be all right. So I come in here, guys, and I started pouring it in the pan, and I said, you didn't tell me to put no bananas in it. You think we ought to put bananas in this banana nut bread? So after I put the bananas in it, then it made it more runny like it's supposed to be. But yeah, we almost made banana nut bread my first time without bananas. I was just putting it in the pan, finna stick it in the oven without no bananas in it. But anyway, guys, I hope you try this little recipe. If you do, come back to this video and put down there in the comments what you think about it. Or you got a better recipe or easier recipe. I like the easy and simple. The easier and simple it is, the better I like it. So leave me some recipes down there in the bottom you may want me to try. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope y'all have a great day. God bless. See y'all next time.